Hi everyone. So yesterday, as you would have seen my video, I only had a glass and a half of Coke. Yeah, so that was probably, I stopped drinking that roughly about, I think maybe, I'd say 12 o'clock roughly. So since then I haven't had any Coke or anything like that, so my withdrawals have already started, which wouldn't surprise me. Last night, lying in bed, I was really agitated. Like, I was moving around everywhere. I couldn't think properly. My head was all over the place, and I had a little bit of a headache. This morning I woke up and of course all that was on my mind was, oh my god, I need a Coke. I need a Coke, I need a Coke, I need a Coke. And then, even now, I still feel the same. And it's like, what do I do? Because I just feel so tempted to just go buy one. And it's like, I love the taste so much. I don't know if it's the caffeine, the sugar, the feeling of the taste in my mouth, I'm not sure. And last night I was trying to Google some things about it, and to my surprise there's heaps and heaps of people that are addicted to Coke like me. And, you know, some of them quit cold turkey where they just completely stopped, and, you know, they got the withdrawals. Some people cut down. But I find that if I'll cut down, obviously I'm just gonna keep being addicted to it. That's gonna be my problem. I'll have like say half a glass or go buy a can, and then the next day I'm just gonna drink it again. You know, if I don't do this now, then I'm not gonna do it at all. And, you know, I do drink water in that, but because usually when I drink the Coke, it makes me feel full. It's like an appetite suppressant for me. So, you know, usually right now I wouldn't eat because of that, and it's like I am starving, and because I don't really eat that much, I don't really know what to have right now. Like, I've got bananas that I can have without a problem, but you know, my mind's just thinking all about Coke. It's crazy. So, like, you know, at the moment, you know, I've just been drinking apple juice. I know, like, juices are full of sugar and everything like that, but if it's gonna, just to start off, to get me off the Coke, then I guess I'm just gonna have to have that for now until my, you know, head and my mouth basically won't accept anything else but water. So I'm like kind of trying to level it out, you know, the juice, the water, whatever. Like, I have Coke in the fridge at the moment, but, you know, my kids like to drink it, unfortunately, and I've got to get them out of that habit as well. But, you know, even seeing it in the fridge and that's really tempting. Another thing that I'm gonna have to watch out for is, you know, when I go to parties and stuff, you know, my whole family basically drink a lot of Coke, and I come from an Italian background, so can imagine they're kind of, you know, all a bit overweight in some way. Some aren't, because, you know, they don't really like the lifestyle or whatever. I'm only half Italian, so I'm not like full or anything, which is good. But no, mainly I'm gonna try and do a video almost every day, because I think that it might help me with trying to kind of get over this addiction. Like, it's really bad. And, you know, when I heard the story about someone dying from drinking Coke, like, she was drinking heaps and heaps of litres of Coke a day. I couldn't drink litres and litres a day. Like, that's too much for me. Maybe like 600 mils for me, or, you know, a couple of cans. Either way, that's all I pretty much drink in a day. But, you know, this girl was drinking stacks of Coke a day, and she died from a heart attack or something. But of course the Coca-Cola company says that it wouldn't have been Coke. I mean, they used to put cocaine in Coke. Obviously there's still something in Coke, which they won't basically say what's in it, but to me, I reckon there is something in there that shouldn't be in there, because it is way addictive. You know, having smokes is addictive. Obviously, I don't smoke myself, but my partner does, and a lot of my family members smoke, and you know, if they don't have a smoke they get angry and whatever. It's kind of like the whole withdrawal thing. And I don't know if it's the same feeling or whatever, but it kind of feels like the same process where, you know, you get the anger and emotional and everything else like that. Like on Wednesday, I'm going to be going to the fruit market and going to buy a whole bunch of fruit, and hopefully I'll be able to just fill myself up with fruit and kind of get my mind off the addiction with wanting the coke and everything like that. For everyone it's different. Like some people it lasts a day, 2 days, 2 weeks or whatever. Last time I attempted this, which was I think last year, I lasted 2 weeks. I can't remember why I went back into it. I think it was because it was just too much for me to handle. Like, just way too much emotional crap going on. Just the feeling in my mouth of wanting to drink it so badly, and anything I had to eat or drink just wouldn't satisfy me at all. So then, you know, I'd just go get a Coke and I was kind of back on it again. But I was on Pepsi for quite a while. I still like my Pepsi, but it obviously is pretty much the same as drinking Coke. But what I've noticed is Pepsi's not as heavy on the stomach as what Coke is. Like, go have a Pepsi, let it settle for a couple of hours, then go have a Coke, and you'll see the difference on how heavy it is on your stomach. I don't know, well that's just with me anyway. I'm trying to think what else I need to cover for this little blog thing here. Like at the moment I feel confused. Like I don't know what to do. I'm kind of tired. I don't really want to do anything. I just can't be bothered. Got no energy at all. And like I feel like I need to binge, like just eat crappy food as much as I don't want to, because I'm trying to start the whole raw vegan diet thing. So but yesterday was actually quite good because I didn't get a stomach ache at all, and usually I do. So sorry about that. That's my phone. Yeah, so usually I would just, you know, get a stomach ache, like I said in my previous video, but yesterday I didn't. So I think that goes to show that the Coke actually does do something to your stomach. Obviously, you know, like all the acid and whatever else is in it, it's pretty disgusting, I know, and it's really bad, and I shouldn't be drinking it, but you know, once you're hooked you can't stop. And I really hope that someone out there, I mean, I don't have the power to do it, but hopefully someone out there one day will be able to, you know, kind of stop the Coca-Cola company, or make them change their recipe of some sort to make it stop being so addictive. I mean, some people turn around and they're like, oh, there's nothing wrong with it, you know, it's not addictive. Well, when you've been having it for several years, trust me, it does become an addiction, and it can be really bad for your health. And it's only starting to kind of come back to me on what it's actually doing to me. Like, at the moment my face is like puffy and round. My face is usually like kind of like that. So that's what happens when you drink Coke. And like pimples and stuff, I've never had pimples. So you know, all that, and the weight gain, it can happen. You know, there's people that turn around and say, yeah, soft drink's great, whatever, I don't need to lose weight. Well, fine, but you'll notice in like a few years on what will happen to your body and everything else. So just watch out for that. Sorry if I've been like mumbling, umming and ahhing or whatever, but like I said, I want to try and do a video every day to kind of get my mind off things, get it out of my system and everything else, because I really hope that this will help me a lot more than what it did last time, because I didn't kind of blog it or anything like that. So sorry if this video bored you, that's not my intention. My intention is to just get as much support as I can, as much followers as I can to, you know, give me advice, tips or anything like that. So keep an eye out for my other videos, and thank you for watching.